When I first met Justin, we had 0 sales. In less than 2 months, we were receiving an enormous amount of orders, and we had reached a 2.5 return on our ad spend. I would be a returning customer of Loyal Pandas.
Woo!
100%. And I would also recommend you to anyone else that I know that has a direct-to-consumer business.
Yes.
Without a doubt, fully confident.
Boom, we're live.
Hey.
Donna.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Donna Mizani, and I am the e-com manager at Honey Punch.
As you know, I'm Justin Richard, and I'm the co-founder of Loyal Pandas. So I think we first met at Forbes Council, right? And which was
randomly.
Randomly. That was our first encounter. How we met. I think Ryan introduced me to you, and at that time, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, it was an open bar, so it was fun. It was good.
It's always fun with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Never a dull moment.
No. All right, so after we met at a coffee shop to actually see if we were a good match or not. We said, yeah, let's go forward with this.
Let's try it out.
Yeah, let's do this.
I think this was your first women's apparel project.
It was my first women's apparel project. That's right.
It was my first time working with a marketing agency.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Wow.
A lot of firsts.
And then after, which was really cool, after the coffee shop, we decided to meet at the warehouse.
The headquarters downtown, in downtown LA, right outside the fashion district.
That's outside the fashion district?
It's right outside.
That was my first time being in that area in LA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different.
It's different. It's
kind of
so
off the
different.
beaten path.
But being in that warehouse, that was really cool. Seeing.
Yeah, it's industrial, and it's kind of like a behind-the-scenes look of what it takes to operate a fashion company.
Yeah.
So it's different.
Yeah, so, which was interesting because, you had content creators in-house, right? And, and you guys were creating pretty good content. The website looked good,
it was good. Yeah.
But what initiated you to be all right, I feel good about Justin, or that this assistance, this help would actually benefit Honey Punch?
Well, I know that my job and my team's job is to be creative, and what we do, we need support from people like you and your agency to basically, take what we create and get it exposure. So that's a whole nother aspect of, what I was working on. So I knew that I needed more support with my content. And I still kind of am, but I definitely have more knowledge of the process now, but I didn't know much about it. And a lot of the times when I would try to get involved and meet other agencies, the process was a little more complicated than it was with you, and I was having a hard time truly understanding what would be needed in order for this to be successful. But when I met you were very easy to talk to. You explained the process very well, and whenever I feel like I'm able to understand it, and it makes me feel more comfortable to move forward with the investment. And it certainly paid off. Before I had met you, we were doing no sales on our website. At the time, we were just a private label company and selling and catering to other stores. So I was brought on to grow the direct-to-consumer business with my creative direction and give the brand an identity. And what you helped me do was get that identity and content exposure.
Wow. Yeah, that's really interesting.
And I chose to work with you for the main, because it was a risk, knowing that you hadn't worked with other brands, but I really...
a fashion brand.
A fashion brand, yeah. But my choice of investment with Loyal Pandas was because of you, and because you were super hands-on and really made that process simple for my team and I to understand what was needed in order for this project to be successful.
Wow. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's huge.
Yeah, that's the truth.
What did you have like any hesitancy at like going with our agency or going with like an agency in particular?
The biggest, I was the most hesitant because I knew that my budget was small and I really didn't have that much to work with. And so I knew I had to make the right decision and I could only make it once.
Right.
And, but I know I had made the right decision after our kickoff meeting with the whole team because I could see your passion and how much you really wanted this to work.
Wow.
So that was what really gave me the confidence to move forward with Loyal Pandas.
Wow. So, how did you feel about like the end results? What were the results?
The end results exceeded my expectations.
That's huge.
Yeah, no, they were great, and it makes me want to like do more projects with you on other products.
I know, I'm excited for what we have coming up.
Yeah, so I think I was very, my expectations were low.
I love fashion too, like, which is
it's fun.
I'm excited for our next project.
Yeah, the next project is going to be cool, and I'm glad we got to do this little test run. Now we're going to really blow it up.
Right.
But no, I didn't really know what to expect, but I was really impressed by not only the fact that you were able to, understand who the consumer was for Honey Punch, but you also gave my team direction on the content and how the content should be created, which was huge and unexpected. I didn't know that you had that skill. Yeah. So, that input really changed how we looked at things and did things from the content creation side.
Yeah, that was fun. I mean, that's like one of the things I think I love the most is like a lot of people always focus on the quality of the content, but a lot of it, the quality of course is good, but a lot of it is like making sure that content aligns with the customer problems. And we hit that off with creating a video testimonials with the influencers we worked with. Then we created
like even to the most detail of like picking the right music for the videos. Like that's just as important, and you kind of brought that to our attention. Like, well, we just wanted to pick a song that was cool, but you're like, wait, hold on, we got to attract the consumer. So let's really think about what song we're going to put on this video so it attracts and we get the most value of our investment on this ad. So it was very strategic, and I appreciated that.
Yeah, of course. All right, so how did you feel about the end results? What were the end results? So we can let all these lovely people know that, we're making these companies money.
Well, the end result was prior, like I said, to meeting Justin, we were not doing any sales, and in less than 2 months, we were receiving an enormous amount of orders, and we had reached a 2.5 return on our ad spend. And I also learned a lot throughout the process, and my I would be a returning customer of Loyal Pandas. Woo! 100%. And I would also recommend you to anyone else that I know that has a direct-to-consumer business.
Yes.
Without a doubt, fully confident, because of how hands-on you are with everything. That's super important. Because
Thank you.
You're welcome. Because that's one of the things that I really like about your agency is that you care for each project and you're passionate about it. It's not about just like getting as many clients as you possibly can. It's more so, from my experience, taking on projects that you'll succeed at.
Yeah. And
a lot of these other agencies just kind of look for that retainer fee and they'll take on anything. Right. And then as a company or a brand like mine, you can get lost in the shuffle very easily. And you know, you were very cautious of the budget. You were available every time we reached out to you. You reached out to us within, you know, the hour of us reaching out. So that customer service alone is invaluable in my opinion.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I mean that's the funny thing. Like when I first started, like that's what I thought it was all about. Like, of course, making my clients as much money as possible, and that's still a thing. But also like getting as many retainers as possible. And like where I really learned to love the business was becoming friends with my clients, like going out with my clients, making them a lot of money in the process, and just having fun with it, not trying to get to the end result, but enjoying the journey, making a lot of money during the journey, and like there really isn't ever like an end result, you know. And like being in my business, I didn't really love it at first because I didn't do this, and now I'm doing this. I'm like, yeah, like now we're friends too. Like,
yeah,
I love that.
I love that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it also helps with like the synergy and like the way we work with each other. Like we got to know each other outside of it, and based on like those experiences that we've had outside of work, we applied, you know, what we knew about each other to make this project great. So.
And make communication a lot better.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Like when we're actually working and when
we have more of an understanding
working,
of like where we're at, and the communication gets
like working with the employees too on your end. Like it just makes because it's like, oh, I understand that person's personality. I understand where he's coming from, and like. And it's like, oh, bam, like, okay.
Yeah, and not a lot of agencies would take that time
right.
to invest in their clients like the way Loyal Pandas has.
You're the best. Thank you.
So are you. You're welcome.
Well, that's everything. Yeah, thanks so much for watching.